My buddy.
Welcome to the Cat Conversation. I'm KJ, the kitty correspondent, and your guide to building a deeper bond with your cat. I connect you to the experts, the stories, and the little aha moments that help you truly understand your feline friend. Let's do this. Let's have the Cat Conversation.
Listen, we can't go to Global Pet Expo and not talk to the cats when I am the kitty correspondent. So first off, hello, Peek. It is so good to see you again. We go way back, so I'm excited to have Peek here with me. And of course, excited to have Kaitlin as well. Thank you so much for being here and for sharing Peek with the world. Like, literally, you travel the world, right?
We do, yes, absolutely.
So let's talk about one of the big things with the cat conversation is trying to get people to think differently about cats,
yes,
to kind of get rid of some of those stereotypes.
Mm-hmm.
And Peek is really out there doing that. So
yes,
can you share, when you decided, like, Peek needs to be out there literally showing people that cats can travel. Cats can be different.
Absolutely. So our other cat, Summit, we started leash training him when he was about a year old. And then we got Peek. And so we knew we wanted to leash train him. We're very big on conservation and saving the bird population. And cats are natural predators for that. So leash training is super important to protect that part of the environment. And plus, they love being outside. So it's kind of hard to not want them to be outside. But we chose to do it just to keep them safe and the rest of the environment safe as well. And plus we travel a lot, and so we wanted to bring them with us, and they absolutely love it. They love hiking and biking and sledding and all of that stuff.
And you started them pretty young to get used to it, or Summit was a little bit older?
Right. Summit was about a year when we started. Peek we started at about 6 months old. Mm-hmm. But it's definitely possible to leash train a cat when they're older. It just takes a little bit more patience. With training cats, it takes patience, period. So
just having cats takes patience.
Yeah. They're not like training a dog, so it's definitely different. But we do have a leash training guide on our Instagram if anyone is interested in leash training their cats.
That is wonderful. And so that's really what you're trying to get the word out there is that you can leash train your cat. And there's a benefit, like a happiness factor for your cat to be able to be out.
Absolutely. It helps to stimulate them, keep them entertained. A lot of cats as they get older suffer from boredom, which can then affect their health. So if you can get them and keep them stimulated, whether it's with toys or hiking or just being outside on your porch or something in a safe environment, that's the best thing that you can do for your cat health-wise. And yes, our goal is to try and see more cats on trails, and we are starting to see that every year, which is very exciting. So far, we've met about 3 or 4 different cats on trails, so it's definitely becoming more of a popular thing.
That is amazing. How does he do if he sees other cats?
Oh, he's fine with other cats. Yes, absolutely. And dogs too. He's pretty used to them. Now, if he sees a squirrel, that's where the leash comes in handy. So,
I have to ask because I have a couple of cats that I take to the TV station, and they're used to doing those kind of things. But you get on a plane with this cat.
Yes.
Were there things when you started doing this with Peek and Summit that you were nervous, and how did you kind of overcome that?
So the biggest thing to overcome is just to make sure your cat's comfortable and they're not stressed out when traveling. So to practice before you travel with your cat, whether it's leaving their backpack or their carrier out ahead of time so that they can take naps in it and it's not traumatizing like a vet visit or anything like that. That's the best thing. And just getting them used to holding them for a while when you go through TSA, that's huge because you do have to take them out of the carrier. So that can be stressful for some cats, but if they're used to it, it's so easy.
Aww, this is wonderful. We're going to let Pete get back into his cozy cave as we travel around more of Global Pet Expo. How do we follow you and your adventures?
Absolutely. So we're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at A Cat Named Peek.
All right. Thank you so much. It was good to see you again.
Thanks for joining us for another episode of The Cat Conversation. I'm KJ, your kitty correspondent, always happy to help you build that deeper bond you want with your cat. You can connect with me through KJ's Cat Club, go to kjscatclub.com. And if you enjoyed the conversation, leave a comment, give it a like, and make sure you subscribe to The Cat Conversation.